Hey guys, and welcome back to another Fusion 360 tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at how to set up a text drawing from an object that we have in Fusion 360. So without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it. Hope you guys have been enjoying this content and learning something. And if you want to see anything particular, please remember to like and comment. Alright, so straight away we have our object. This is a dust boot extract or a dust extractor boot for a CNC router. We're going to go to File, New Drawing from Design, select our object, make sure everything is selected. Alright, I'm happy with all of these settings. Alright, and I hit OK. Give it a minute to buffer and do its thing, and it'll push us into a text drawing page. You'll see straight away while this is still loading, we have a whole new panel of tools and stuff up the top here. We're going to cover a few basics today, but that's about it. And now we're here, and you can see that we have the base view of our object. Your base view defaults to be the front view of your object as well. So however you guys want to set this up, it's sort of up to you. You can project from this really easily. I'm going to bump my scale up to 1:1. I just like it. Alright, this is set up as an A3 page too. So as far as the scale goes, that's what it's talking about. So I'm happy with everything else there. I don't want to do anything else that's in this menu. And if I want to access this again later, I can. But we're going to place it here and hit enter. And you'll see straight away that it's projected with all of the detail views. So you can see your detail lines here. You can see all the internal aspects. You can see the thicknesses and all of that sort of good stuff. Now, obviously this is the front view. That's all well and good. But where's our side and our top? We can go up here to projected view. And we can go project view that way. We can go side view, and then I can even throw a little ISO view in there as well, which is really nice. I like having the isometric view there because you can sort of get a better sense of what the project looks like. Alright, we've got all our views and we're at a 1:1 scale. There's a few other things we can do. I'm just going to move that up a little bit so I've got more space. For example, if I wanted to do, so you can see you can do auxiliary and section views, detail views, break views. We're not going to go through all of that today. I'll quickly show you guys how to do a section view. All right, let's intersect it that way. Hit the tick button. All right, and you can see, yeah, it's looking a bit crowded with this in here, but you can see that that section view is broken out into there. All right. If I want to, I can move my isometric view a bit out of the way, and then I can bring this across. Alright, it has to be in a tangent to your section. Alright, so what I should have done, if we get rid of that, so I just undid all that. So section view, select the parent, and if I go this way, alright, I can bring it down and hit enter. Alright, and now if I pan down, you can see that that's detailed all there. So that's a nice cool little feature. Obviously this drawing is not the perfect sort of one to be breaking up for section views and stuff, but all it's doing is showing you guys what this looks like. And now I can show you guys how to start putting some detail into it. Obviously you guys can see there's some modification in geometry. Biggest thing for me in a text drawing is having some dimensions to work with. So dimension tool is really easy, the standard one. Basically, if you click an edge, it'll give you the measurement. If you click two edges, it'll give you the measurement between them. All right. If it's round, it usually puts in your diameter symbol. All right. So you can see that's an 8mm hex hole with a Don't know what's going on with that circle there. It doesn't want to select. But that's okay. I'm pretty happy with showing you guys that. That's how we put a standard dimension in. Alright, there is an auto dimension option that if you click it, it will smash through a heap of dimensions. I've found that it's a little bit too messy when it does that, but if you guys want a quick one and just go through and delete it all, you can always hit the auto dimension. Alright, there's ordinate dimensions. See if I can get this diameter dimension to work on this circle. There we go, 5.5. So you do have those tools. If it's not working for you, you can measure your arc lengths. Alright, baselines, you can do chain dimensions and all of those sort of things through our dimensioning menu. If we want to add text, we can add that. We can add hole and thread notes if you've got any threads in your drawing. This one doesn't, so we don't have that. And then even then, you've got your surface texture finishes, datum identifiers, welding taper, all your symbols there as well if you're setting this up for manufacturing. So if you've made a drawing for someone to manufacture, particularly out of metal, you're going to want to have some surface textures, maybe some welding marks and stuff like that in there. All right, obviously, on top of that, you also have your table down the bottom that you can fill in. All right, and go through the process of doing all of that stuff. So that's pretty easy to use. You can fill in all of the details that you need. It will automatically drop in the title of the file that you got it from, so you can just change that yourself. All right. So you can set that up to whatever you need it to be. And this is just a really handy, quick tech drawing tool. I found that the detail in this is perfect for pretty much everything I want to do. But if you guys need to see a little bit more on this stuff, please mention it in the comments. If you want to see anything specific, that's what I want to do. But other than that, until next time, make sure you guys like and subscribe these videos. If you guys subscribe, then I can keep putting out more and more content. And if you guys tell me what you want, I can tailor it for you guys even more. So until next time, I'll catch you in the next video.